What is up, party people? Welcome back to Time Out, and we're gonna take a look at another woman who's gone in on Kevin Samuels. Let's check this one out, shall we?
The one that impregnated you once or twice.
He went to jail.
Oh, so you pick ass whoopers and felons. And then you're gonna complain about
Well,
what other. I need you to stop right here, ma'am. I need you to slow the whole.
would have
I need you.
had
I need you to slow the whole French toast down. I'm not gonna let you get on here and talk about what black men are not when you pick and whoop dudes that whoop your ass and are felons.
Gotta get him correct on that. I mean, if you choose bad boys, and bad boys end up being bad boys, and then you just bash all men, I can't get down with you on that. Like, I didn't hear whether or not she was bashing all men or not, but I mean, from what he's saying, she's only talking about there ain't no good men and all that stuff. But yeah, if you chose poorly, that's on you.
See, I'm not gonna sit around and let you black women just sit around and talk about hey, black men ain't here and they ain't this, they ain't that, when in your own life you pick shit.
Hey, Boss Divas. Let me introduce you to Mr. Kevin Samuels. Mr. Kevin Samuels describes himself as a relationship expert who...
Okay, so I want to stop right there. I'm going to have to quickly give her a boo. Boss Divas? No. And I got to give her... That's narcissistic behavior right there. Ma'am, that's narcissistic behavior. A person who has an excessive interest in or admiration of themselves. If you walk around calling yourself a boss or a diva, like, nobody wants to deal with somebody who has that type of mindset. That stuff needs to cease and cut out right now. Cut that out.
gives narcissistic advice to insecure women who come to him for validation on if they're doing the right thing when it comes to anything dealing with love, dating, and relationships. And I want you to just pay attention to the way in which he talks to this woman, the way in which he berates her, the way in which he shuts her down, overtalks her, and gaslights her.
Oh, she used some big words. Gaslighting?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the perfect example of a narcissist.
But I've never seen this woman before. I've never heard her content before. But if she's referring to herself, and I know she referred to the women who were on the channel as boss divas, but if she's considering herself a boss or a diva, she herself is a narcissist. And we all know narcissists don't like other narcissists. So if she thinks Kevin's a narcissist, that's no wonder why she's on here making a video about him.
This man does not give women advice for their benefit, but instead for insecure men who think like him.
For insecure men that think like
controlling men who want to dominate the woman. He does this because men like him, who are clearly working with a small package, a little ego, and clearly not enough money that he thinks he should have, needs to make them feel like they're more important or more significant than they really are. So what they do is they put down women.
Oh, wow. She went all the way there. Are you serious? So if I agree with anything that Kevin Samuels says, I'm working with a small package. And I want to berate and put down women. No, that's not the way it goes. He's just asking you guys to be feminine, be ladylike. Look, you look and appear to be feminine. I mean, the makeup's a little bit excessive, but she's got the little thing in her hair, and she's got her legs closed. They're not propped all open. She doesn't have the big long hooker nails, so she appears to be somewhat feminine. But everything that Kevin Samuels says is not wrong. He's just one of the first ones to get on YouTube and say it. And I know you guys don't like him for it. I get that. But a lot of it's true, ladies. A lot of it's true.
Men who clearly have mama issues or were brokenhearted by a woman that they maybe really cared about at some point.
See, and that's what a lot of them do right there. Who did something to you? Who hurt you? It's not a matter of who hurt you. Who did something to us, man? We just want to be treated better. That's all there is to it. Don't challenge me. Bring down the masculine energy. Just be sweet. Be kind. Be loving. Be caring. Don't challenge me. I don't need a competitor in my life. I have enough competing out in these streets without competing when I get home.
What do? They take their frustration and their resentment out on the population of other women. What boggles my mind are the amount of women who actually go to this man for advice, who actually listens to him. They actually go to him for him to literally qualify them on a scale from 5 to 8 or 10 or whatever to determine what their value.
That's because they want different results. What they've done in their life has not yielded the results that they want and that they need. Like, I would probably further wager this woman's in her late 30s, early 40s. And if you look at her ring finger, do you see a ring? I don't. She's upset and she sounds very bitter. She sounds bitter. So I'm not good with her energy right now because she's all after Kevin. And I think if there are a lot of guys out there that have this kind of channel, she probably makes content about them too. I would fair to wager. But she does sound bitter.
Would be to a high value man when he himself is not even high value. He's not even attractive. He doesn't have the quality of a good man. He doesn't have a successful relationship under his belt. But women are literally going to him as the go-to expert when it comes to all things love, dating, and relationships. And ladies, please, if you like it, I love it. However, if it doesn't feel good, if it doesn't uplift you, if it doesn't support you, say no to anything that is abusive to your self-image and your self-esteem.
I fully agree with you saying no to anything that is damaging to your self-esteem. But some women's self-esteem is way too high. If your self-esteem is through the roof, ladies, somebody needs to bring it down a notch or two. Not every woman can be a 10, a 9, or an 8. Most people, by and large, are average people. That's just the way it is. Most women are average. Most men are average. And the problem is that majority of the women out there believe that they're above average and they want a spouse that is above average. And that is what is wrong with our community today, is that most women feel like they're above average when they're not. And then they look down upon the men who are on their same level as if they're not.
He should have needs to make them feel like they're more important or more significant than they really are. So what they do is they put B to a high value man when he himself is not even of it. However, if it doesn't feel good, if it doesn't uplift you, if it doesn't support you, say no to anything that is abusive to your self-image and your self-esteem. You don't have to take it. There are better options out here. If you want to get advice from a man, then that's your prerogative. But there's good men out here that can give you good advice. Or you can come to a woman who's a certified love transformer.
No. She's a certified love transformer. Wow. Kevin is taking your business? Is that what's going on here? Kevin is taking her business. She's pissed off that Kevin is taking her business. Wow. Honestly thought she was out here trying to help women. Ladies, if you are watching this is straight up comedy gold. She's like, why watch him? Why get advice from a man? This is why you get advice from a man. Why would you get advice from a woman who is not in a relationship? Why would you do that? If your car broke down and you wanted a mechanic to fix your car, you would take your car to a mechanic. You would ask a mechanic what is wrong with your car. If you want a man, you ask another man how you get a man. If I want a woman, ladies, I'm going to go ask another woman, how do I get a woman? I'm not going to ask a dude who don't have a woman. If my neighbor is single and is struggling to get in a relationship, I'm not going to go ask him for relationship advice. That's just stupid. This woman just showed all her cards. She is firmly upset with Kevin because he's taking her business. That is hilarious. Let's keep going.
Who is a master certified love coach, certified life coach, master certified NLP practitioner, certified in the rapid transformation technique, and trained in hypnotherapy, who has spent over $250,000 mastering this love game so that I can help you guys understand the secrets.
Trained in hypnotherapy. Man, I don't know if I can continue this much longer. She's crazy. Wait a minute. Where's my thing? Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Oh, do I have it? Did I take it off of here? Oh, I took Chris Rock off. No, I didn't. Hold on. I'm trying to find him. You can't find Chris Rock. Wait, yeah, there he is. There he is.
I told you that bitch crazy. I told you that bitch crazy.
I'm trying to tell you.
Secrets of how to capture a man's heart in a short period of time. The dating experiment that I went on to help me to get this research involved me going on over 100 dates in 3 months and interviewing 4,000 men, women, and couples. Now, if you are getting advice from men who have dated over 100 men, then hey, listen to them all day long. Because, honey, it's a difference from a man speaking from his short-minded point of view versus a woman speaking from the experience of dating multiple men, without sex, of course, and finally cracking the code on what it takes to capture their mind.
So, who's paying for all these dates you're going on? Are we getting free dinners out of this thing? And I would like to talk to all the men that have gone on these hundreds of dates with you. You know what? Let's get them on the phone. I guarantee you she got a whole lot of free dinners and lunches from them dudes. Hundreds of dudes without sex. Come on, man. Hey, I can't give this lady no more play. I'm sorry, y'all. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with us here at Timeout. As usual, hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell now. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Oh, my goodness.